Hi everyone, thanks so much for coming back to my channel. This is Tina with Tina's Craft Creations. I'm on today with a project share. I wanted to show you guys what I've been working on today. I have been talking quite some time now about starting to do some scrapbooking, and I made my first 12 by 12 layout. So I was working with the Maggie Holmes round trip collection, which is my new favorite. And I documented a couple of photos from my very first trip to Europe ever, my very first day in Europe, I should say. It was a trip I took in 2014. So I'm going to show you the pictures, and then I'll kind of go over what where I explored on that trip, if you guys are interested in hearing. So I love how this came together. All right, so again, this is my very first one, and I'm really happy with the way it came together. This paper in the background is the paper that has all of the little city, like, I'm calling them tags. I'm not sure exactly how I would describe those little icons. I did some paper tearing on this sheet here, this peach with the white stars, and then this like blue paper here. I just tore them both. I stitched all around the page in like a minty green thread. Okay, so to break up all of this busy pattern in the background, I layered some more on top. I took some of this yellow paper with the pink and white starbursts, and then also that paper with the pink page. Let me pull out my paper pad so you can see which one I'm referring to, since it's covered up quite a bit. This page here with the little city icons, and since the Eiffel Tower was showing on there, I thought it would be cool to show this picture here. So what I did was I just layered a piece of that paper on behind this pink paper, and then I stitched around this here all the way down, and then down the side of this pink and white piece. I did that stitching technique that Tennille often does, where she'll do a straight stitch and then a zigzag stitch. So I just added that detailing there. And then I matted both of my photos with 2 different sheets of paper from the collection. Now the Eiffel Tower photo is matted with this turquoise and white and then a rainbow stripe. And then this picture of me in front of the Eiffel Tower is the same papers here, the peach star paper and then this blue one. I did distress all of my papers with my scissors, and then I just sort of layered some cardstock stickers, some ephemera pieces of the florals behind. This is from the chipboard sticker sheet. This is from the this cardstock stickers. This is an ephemera piece. Added some gold thread. And then my title says, OMG, I'm in Paris. The reason I chose that is because the first time I ever went to Paris, as soon as I saw the Eiffel Tower, I was like, oh my God, I'm in Paris. It was like it really hit home that I was actually traveling abroad at that point. So that's what I decided to make for my title. And yeah, and then to finish it all, I did a splattering all over the page with the Distress Oxide spray that I hauled a few days ago. So I'm really happy with the way this came out. I didn't do a ton of layering. I did pop up my photo. I put some foam squares behind it to give it a little dimension, and then the chipboard piece, to balance that out, I added a little bit of foam underneath part of it, and the chipboard sticker camera here, and then I added some foam stickers behind the beautiful flag with the gold thread underneath. So yeah, I love how this turned out. This is just so cool because it just helps me remember that trip. So just a little backstory of that trip. I was traveling with my sister Tammy, and we were in a group, and we were traveling with, I think, at least 30 people. It was just like a huge group. And the first stop was Paris, and then we also went to Lucerne, Switzerland. And then after that, we took a bus down to Italy, and we stopped in Verona, and we saw Juliet's balcony. And then when we left there, we went to Venice, and we were there a couple of nights. And then when we left Venice, we stopped in Assisi on the way to Florence. And Florence is my absolute favorite Italian city. It is amazing. I'll definitely be documenting some photos from Florence. And then we did stop somewhere in between Florence and Rome, and I can't remember where. It was just like a pit stop where we stopped for lunch. And it was just someplace really small. I don't remember. And then we spent a few days in Rome. So again, I'll be documenting photos of that whole trip essentially. But this was the very first day. We arrived that morning. We met up with our tour guide, and the first stop was the Eiffel Tower. So I took a million pictures of the Eiffel Tower. This was one of them that I just thought was really cool because I got like almost an underneath shot looking upward. And then the shot of me at the plaza that overlooks the Eiffel Tower. So yeah, it was just a very touristy picture, but you know, that's what that trip was all about. I was a massive tourist in in that trip. So yeah, this is my first scrapbook layout. If anyone has any questions, please let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Did I do okay? I mean, for my first one, I think it turned out pretty well. And I watched a bunch of process videos, and I had a lot of fun putting this together. So yeah, if anyone has any questions, please let me know. If you have not already, I'd greatly appreciate if you would consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.